A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. McCarthy off the play fake. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in Week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
At their own 48-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer, and he's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers. Now, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this out past the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A handoff as they run the counter play. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. The Vikings had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, where we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waste shit.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On the option, it's Jacobs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It is caught left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. They'll run Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands. And it's often, right off the jump, if you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one will be down inside the 30. Wow, outstanding field position. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He breaks the tackle, and he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They stick with Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Going run again with Jacobs. Jukes out a 1-stop. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Cut by Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play fake, it's Love. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Packers with a chance to add to their lead. Another snap from the 8 here in 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Love. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Love out of the shotgun. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he sent a man in motion. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Big gain downfield. 30. 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. 1st down throw. Here's Love. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air with Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with, and the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there, and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Jacobs running behind center. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give them 3 on that gain. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Jacobs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers climb their way to 6. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to the well again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Another carry for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the crunch for moving the chains that time. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. No, son, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made a